Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Reserve List. I am your humble dungeon master, Joshua McGregor, and I'm here to welcome you to this continuation of our story in the Race to the Battle of the Bands series here on the Hidden Realms YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let me get out of your face. Enjoy. If I remember correctly, you guys were going to go see the dean of the College of Glamour, Adelaide's mum.
The dean that the Zero Task Force spoke to was the dean of the College of Lore, though, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Thank you.
No worries. It's very easy to find the head office of the College of Glamour. You move colleges. The kids are once again a little bit less studious, a little bit more recreational, and practice casting around fun bard spells and giving each other inspiration to do stupid student crap as you make your way through. But then, you can fully knock on the dean's office and be let in, all of you. The dean is a woman named Mary Brown.
My grandma.
That was unintentional is what that was.
I mean, it's two very uncommon names. It's so strange.
Yes, Mary Brown, sort of a bit longer hair in a bun, has glasses, it looks like she's got her stuff together for somebody who organizes probably the most shambolic of the colleges. How are you guys introducing yourselves?
I think we need to go in and be humble, don't we? Yes.
The newspaper came to town and it did mention us and that we'd help solve a mystery. So I feel like we could say we're in town. We'd like to help. And then from there, we'll see if we require potentially traumatizing her with a ghost of her daughter. I mean, I want to use that wand so much, but I think we should just make sure we're not doing it on the wrong person first.
Yeah. She's our wits.
Sounds good.
Tombar, currently you are wearing a different hat to the one you wore when as your disguise as Lord Snorkleton. Do you want to switch back?
Yeah. I want to switch back to my Snorkleton myself. So that's like I'm back to my rogue tiefling pirate arcane trickster appearance.
Glorious. Is that what you're leading with?
Yeah, I feel better in that. I'm like, that's like, it was a phase.
Fair enough. Yes, who am I speaking to?
Well, we are the reserve list. We are skilled players of music and solvers of mysteries, and we regret to inform you that your eldest daughter has passed away, and we believe that she may have been murdered, and so we've come to speak to you as part of our investigation.
I was informed that my daughter died. I was also informed that it was potentially foul play. If you are a third party who will be looking into this, then all the better, as far as I'm concerned. Ask any questions you like.
Can I do a... What's the difference again? What the difference is between perception
Insight.
So insight is about character, and more investigation stuff would be anything like around the room.
I want to suss her out.
Do it. Roll insight.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to can join in.
I'll do one.
I'll do it.
I like.
Ooh, nat 20. Lydiana.
Woo!
Ooh.
Lydiana.
Let's wait.
Like both.
And if mine sucks, can we go for yours, Lydiana?
Yes.
11 again.
11
Mine's
again.
A nice,
Yeah,
nice
Lydiana.
even 10.
10. Solid.
I got 21.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's very good. Okay.
Blackjack.
Julian, what did you get?
I got 5.
All right. I have to make a decision now. Okay. I'm gonna roll a die. Give me 1 second. So it's bum-ba-dum and bum-ba-dum. Okay. Anybody who got a 10 or higher can tell that this is the kind of person who works very hard. This person will have heard this news at sort of like when they arrived at work and kind of gone, okay, I'm going to do my day and process this when the day is done. So there's definitely a sense of like, I am in shock, but I am holding stuff down for the moment. For the 21 and the 20, I will give you more as you keep talking to her. There is more, but it doesn't make sense immediately after you've just said hello to figure out what that is. Yes, ask anything. My eldest daughter was an exceptional talent, exceptional student. I don't know anybody who would want to do this.
Everyone we spoke to seemed to adore her, although it's my understanding that she and Annie, as your youngest daughter, didn't get along very well.
No, Annie has always been jealous of her older sister. She believed that we preferred her to Annie, and there's nothing we could do to convince her otherwise. So she's gone around making trouble for herself and ruining her own prospects out of spite, I think. Difficult to understand why. So you say that people think that Annie could have killed her sister?
I don't think that's the general theory at all, but it's just something we've heard. It seemed like an odd anomaly, considering she's the only person who seems to not like her. I'm sorry that that's going on within your family.
Oh, well, that's very kind. That's very kind. I know my daughters very well, and Annie has always in the past resorted to self-destruction as opposed to taking it out on anybody else. So I would never suspect that she was capable of anything like this. She likes to go to parties and sleep around, and that's what she does. So
Adelaide didn't go to parties?
Oh, well, Annie came to me with some such thing, but if she ever did, I talked to her, and she wasn't afterwards. If she was, it was only for a very short amount of time.
I lean forward and say, or sleep around?
It did make it to my ears that she was spending some time with the infamous Shadison. According to her and according to all of her friends, that was entirely a daylight rendezvous situation. They would eat lunch together in the cafeteria of the College of Lore. My understanding is that she was quite upset because Shadison stopped showing up in the cafeteria a few days ago.
You said that Shadison is infamous. For what?
Yes, the rumors around Shadison are less than pleasant.
And what are those rumors?
They're very ugly indeed, but the rumors around him are that when he was a child, he was responsible for the deaths of his own parents. They say that the devilish qualities in him are very strong, but his foster family have long refuted any of that, and he does a lot of odd bits and bobs around the town. He delivers the mail and cleans the streets and all of this various stuff. My understanding that he supplies half of my school with drugs, but I suppose if you do community work, that offsets all of that.
Can I... Oh, was you going to carry on, Josh?
I was just going to throw a little bit of insight, but if you have something, I will let you do that first.
I was going to go on to a bit of not a tangent, but I wanted to go down a hole.
Okay.
Questioning.
Do it.
So Gnurgle sort of approaches, shimmies up and says, my deepest sympathies for your loss, madam. I'm sorry, I don't believe that I've actually got your name.
Mary Brown. I'm the dean of this college.
My name is Gnurgle Shroombeard. I also am fascinated with magic, and I see that you have obviously been studying magic for a long time, being the dean of a university. Can I just ask what particular schools that you practice your magic with?
What particular what do I practice my magic with, sorry?
What schools do you...
What schools of magic?
Yes, do you prefer?
The College of Glamour is all about performance and the arts and music and culture. So in terms of magic, there is a lot of, of bardic classes that are taught. There are illusory conjuration magic classes that are taught. In terms of, I'm sure we have, some people who can do some very fun things with some very basic dunamancy as well. The dunamancy is the study of magic to do with the fundamental forces of the universe, such as gravity and time.
Absolutely fascinating, isn't it, the world of magic? Mary, I absolutely have been studying magic for a very long time. I've recently started looking into necromancy as a little bit of a flirtation with it. I don't suppose you have experience with necromancy magic by any chance that I can pick your brains on it another time?
I'm afraid besides some very basic sort of cantrips and things which are used for more duelist type deals, we don't really study necromancy in any of the colleges in Crosshire, Mr. Shroombeard. not entirely our area of expertise.
Can I insight on that, please?
I'll let you use what you had before. You believe that.
Cool.
Yeah. You definitely believe that.
Amazing. That's helped a lot.
Not at all.
Do you know anyone who dabbles in such things?
Personally, no. No. There are children are children, and children will have their fun talking about things they don't know anything about. The groundskeeper, because they look after the colleges, he's more of a janitor really than anything, but he also looks after the cemetery. So plenty of people are like, ooh, he's got to be some kind of necromancer and do weird things with dead bodies, which I'm sure is completely untrue.
Would there be any would there be any necromancy resources in the library?
Not in the library of the College of Glamour. There would be tomes on the subject of necromancy in the College of Lore for academic purposes, and in the College of Swords because they are often in training to go into military or to go into the City Watch in various towns. In fact, most of the students who graduate from the College of Swords end up in the City Watch in Menaceel. So there would be academic tomes. I imagine if you wanted to look for necromantic tomes about necromantic magic, the bookstores would be a bunch more would have those far more than the libraries of the colleges themselves.
Amazing. Thanks, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yes, that's Gnurgle done with his questioning.
Many things.
Personally, I'm in seeing if I can talk to, because I'm a tiefling as well.
Yes.
So, I've had my fair share of discrimination because of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I realise it might be very difficult for Shadison because, of course, his potential connections with the deceased. So is there any way that I can personally talk to him? Because, we're brethren, as it were.
If anybody could, I'm sure you could relate better to him than a lot of people in this town. This has not been a good place to raise a tiefling. I know that there's a lot of acceptance for tieflings around Garandia as a whole, but something about being here. If you're looking for him, I would say go to his foster family's home, but he's rarely there, my understanding. He will show up if you're around at night. He will.
Where does he live, though? Do you know?
Yeah, so she'll give you directions to sort of his family's home. Their family name is Bright Hearth.
Bright Hearth.
Yes. So the Bright Hearths are nobody. They are wonderful people. They are just very wonderful, and they've taken in orphans from 4 different broken households and raised them as their own. They've done their best with Shadison, and I don't know what else to say.
You've been through so much. It's completely understandable. Thank you for
those of you who got a natural 20 and a 21 insight on this woman, there's only one line of answers and questioning that she seemed as particularly sort of evasive on, and that was It seemed like she was lying when she said that she didn't know anybody who would want to do her daughter harm. And you guys get the feeling that the conversation that she would have had with her daughter about her going around partying went very differently to the way that she's saying it probably did.
Okay.
And can I ask a question before we go?
Yeah.
Before I ask the question, we don't know when she last saw her, do we?
No.
Okay, so Isabyn sort of sidles up to her and like looks up.
People keep sidling up to me.
And she's like, I'm very sorry for your loss. This must be a terrible time. When did you last see your daughter?
I mean, we live in the same town, so there's no real reason to see each other every day. It must have been 2 days ago.
And what did you do when you saw her?
Nothing much. I asked after her studies, and she said she was doing much better. And we sort of, I don't know, ate something. We ate food. I can't remember exactly.
That's better than like eating chairs, isn't it? Yeah. We ate food.
We ate food.
And you're obviously very proud of your daughter, which is wonderful. But would you say that you were close?
I have always been very driven in my work and have done my best to connect with my children in a way that I can understand, which is through academia. And I don't know how close that made us, but I certainly have cared very deeply for my children and have wished the best for them.
Thank you.
Is Shadowson a student at any of the colleges? He seems to hang around them, but does he actually attend?
He delivers newspapers.
Shadowson is technically a student at the College of Lore.
Okay.
He has attended maybe 2 classes in the year, and then to sort of hang out with people. Yes.
Sounds a bit like my school days.
So with the questions that Isabyn asked,
yes.
And I rolled an 11 earlier. Do I sort of take what she's saying at face value then?
Again, when it comes to sort of conversations with her daughter about academia stuff and about how she's been doing, there's something there. There's something in that, but you take the rest of it on face value for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fab.
I have just one more question.
Sure.
Adelaide was a part of the Mathematic Minstrels, Joshua?
Mathematic Minstrels.
All right, thank you.
I was in that band too, remember?
She was part of the Mathematic Minstrels, but she left the band. Do you know why? It seems unusual.
To leave a band? Hardly around here. People try it out for fun. The various bands have gone through so many roster changes over the course of the last few months alone. It's mad. Except for what are they called? Rance's Rad Randoms. They are the same 4 people that have been part of that band for like 3 years. So it's the Rance family. Give me 1 sec, and I will give you the names of the people in that band, just for fun. So there's Randy, Randall, Ransom, and Rance.
Ew.
Is one of them named Rance?
Yes. Yes.
Sure. People do it to their children all the time.
My mom knew Crystal Chandelier.
Oh,
That's a great. That's. I mean, it's a terrible thing, but it's fabulous.
Yeah. She participated in singing competitions. Yeah, of course she did.
my partner went to school with a William Williamson.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
You'd have to call yourself Bill, wouldn't you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bill Williamson. I knew someone whose uncle was called. This is too good. Richard Head.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yikes.
I love the name Dick, though. Dick's a class name, isn't it?
Dick is a class name for sure.
Yeah.
Like being called Dick Johnson, that's class, isn't it?
Strong.
Like
Strong.
Dick Johnson. Yeah. Good old Dick Johnson.
Law.
There's a garage, there's a BMW garage in Bristol called Dick Lovett.
Yeah.
How good's that?
That's a draw for sure.
He knows what he's up to there. You'd never forget Dick Lovett, would you? Like, I've got to buy a Beamer. Who's got it? Oh, Dick Lovett. Dick?
Fabulous.
Only in Bristol.
Oh.
There we are.
Any other questions for Mary?
No, goodbye, Mary. See ya.
Does she have a? Is she married, or does she have a? Is the
She's-
father around?
She's divorced. And she'll I'll do this in character. No, I'm divorced. My ex-husband is still around. He's in town. He has a good enough relationship with the girls, I suppose. But he's a bricklayer. He's just a blue collar works person.
Not very glamorous at all, then.
Not terribly, no. At first, it was sort of an opposite attract thing, but then, yeah.
You just realised that you wanted different things, and
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah.
We haven't been married in like 15 years.
Some people just don't grow together, regrettably. They just grow apart.
Sound like you have some experience there, Gnurgle.
Very much so, yeah.
And then he's like recollecting about his wonderful night with Madam Mim. Madam Mads, that's it.
Oh, I don't even remember her name.
You recall your night with Madam Mad, and you remember that she's got a shop in town.
But there's sometimes places you can't go back. Some things are best left wanting more, because if you have too much, it goes sour. And he left it at that. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mary. Bye now. See you later. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you so much. We'll keep you updated as things go on.
Of course. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Shall we huddle? Huddle quickly.
Leave you to it.
What does everybody think? I don't think the mum's done it at all.
No.
No.
So suspect, bye, gone. It's too obvious to be the Sharon guy, isn't it? 'Cause it's, or Shadison, sorry, because he's just it's all pointing towards him, isn't it?
Should we find him now if we can?
Obviously,
Pardon?
we still.
He said we'll still find him though. We can.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm curious about this janitor who found the body, and I mean, there's rumors with everyone, but especially college-age kids. But
also, what about the shady people that were responsible for that are linked to the Blink dogs?
well, they were in custody during that time.
But Edgar and the others arrived, in theory, in time to have been involved in some way. Not that anything is
anybody's motivation for killing her. We have no motive.
I'm curious about this cafeteria. They used to meet up in the cafeteria, and then one day Shaddison stopped showing up in the cafeteria. And I was talking to Ito earlier, and he felt a sudden sense of fear come over him while he was in there. He said it could be like a subconscious reaction to the sound of Cat's footsteps, or it could be like an infernal lich lord or something like that. It was along those lines. I think it's worth checking out the cafeteria at some point.
Animals have a sixth sense about things like this.
Yeah. But I think.
Go on.
Ahead.
No, go on, Alberta. What you going to say?
No, it wasn't important. I was just saying, we'll do that later.
See, I think there could be like a lynch lord in the college.
When Ito was saying that, it was sort of like he had no idea. It was anywhere between a normal thing and an extremely unnormal thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like specifically these are the two options.
Let's go check it out.
I would like at some point to go to the magic shop and see if anybody has inquired about any necromancy, objects, magic, etc., etc.
Thank you for bringing that up because I forgot.
And we need to make sure that we got some correct line of questioning each time that we're going to go speak to these people, because it needs to be consistent, I think, because I think we're missing stuff. We need to be asking where they were at the time of the murder. Try and dig out any motives if we can, and connections. What is their connection with them? But we've got a gig to do. How much
do you have a gig to do? Time is starting to get a little close. You might be able to squeeze in a quick visit somewhere before going, but it's almost time to head to the gentle repose.
Should we hit two birds with one stone and grab something to eat from the cafeteria as well, providing this
plan?
Yeah. That's good.
We have time, yeah.
Brilliant. You head over to the caf. This is one of those it's you can also just buy food. Cafeterias, so they're sort of open all day. They're mostly open for the people on campus, but anytime anybody needs to sort of pop in, there will be something. There will be some staff there where they can throw something together for you. This cafeteria is it's quite large. There are tables with sort of those really annoying benches that have been anchored to the table. They're just the worst. And so it looks like mass-produced tables with benches, very cheaply made. I'm gonna not know words, but you know what I mean. You go, there's the area where you go and get served food counter. And behind you can see that there are a couple of chefs who are working. There's one, the head chef, who is this little gnomish woman who looks the equivalent of, her mid-40s, early 50s, with very red, rosy cheeks and a red nose, who sort of organizes everybody and gets things going and looks Yeah. Looks like she keeps things together through the force of her rage. And then a few, a couple of people who sort of serve food as you go. There are sort of a couple of probably professors in here, as well as a couple of students over by the edges who are sort of just eating casually and talking. There are some people who are just like doing a study group because this is a little bit later in the day and there are fewer people in here.
What do we want to do while we're in here that we have like time to do?
Well, can we say that Adelaide used to hang out with the
Shadison in here.
So did these cooks do
that's
this?
what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. Ask them about what went down. Because we could get some juicy info. So can I check them out first?
Yeah, for sure.
Look a good idea.
Yeah, tell me what you're trying to find out. Tell me who you're looking at.
Who killed her?
Rolling that 20 right now. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Yeah. Well, because who would be at the front desk? Because the would be
behind. So, there were a couple of guys. One of them leaves. Sort of. It's wound down enough that there only really needs to be one person sort of working the orders and tills and things. Guy looks like one of the most average guys you've ever seen. Like average height, brown hair, brown eyes, clean shaven, sort of maybe 30-year-old man.
I don't trust him.
John Everyman.
Yeah.
He'll introduce himself. I did actually write down this guy's name. This guy introduces himself as Brandon.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
And says, he has a very soft voice. He just kind of goes, hi, yeah. Do you have what kind of food can I get for you guys?
Well, in fact,
I'm eating already.
You're eating already.
Sir, no outside food, sir.
Yes, if I could ask that you just, it's fine if you have like your own snacks and things, but you don't need to be up here. This is sort of for paying customers and.
That's fine. No, we'll order something. I'll have what's on the menu?
You pick a thing. What would you like to? What would you think there would be?
Sushi.
Sorry?
The sushi.
You want to have sushi? All right. Rosa Glennig used to do like all kinds of food for like all these like noble households and stuff. I'm sure that she can whip something up for you. Give me a sec. Hey, Rosa, these guys are asking for sushi. She kind of bellows back. What? They want sushi? We got nothing prepared for that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go out in the back and grab all the ingredients. Oh, and she just goes out the back immediately. Thank you, Rosa.
So now that we've got some time to wait for our sushi.
Isabyn would not like sushi. Isabyn would like a cheese and pickle sandwich and an apple because she wants to share it with Ito.
Oh.
That's so much easier. Thank you so much.
I don't want this fancy stuff.
How much is the sushi going to cost anyway?
It's not going to cost very much. I'll take like 2 gold from you and 1 from Isabyn.
2 gold.
For sure. Anything else? Miss,
kale salad, please.
Sir, miss. Kale salad, sure thing. Sir, you got a mushroom in your beard there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I think we might have lost him for a minute. That's fine. That's fine. Lydiana, is there anything that you would like to get from the cafeteria?
Just the chicken sandwich, please.
Chicken sandwich, great.
It's 1 gold.
Yeah, so one gold for anything except for sushi, which is 2.
Anyway, we wanted to ask some questions because we are currently investigating the death of Adelaide.
Yeah, some people came in talking about that. That was like this morning, right? That's so sad.
Yes, we it was a shock to us too. What we we understand that Adelaide was good friends, friendly. The young tiefling gentleman by the name of Shadison used to they used to have lunch here a lot. Apparently, we wanted to know if there was anything that you could about this interaction.
I could tell you what they ordered. I mean, Shadison was actually ate a very balanced meal. It was really sort of, goes against sort of character types. He would always have like a salad and a chicken sandwich. He'd ask if I could put extra avocados in his salad. And then, yeah, and I don't know if he was doing it to impress Adelaide or whatever, but Adelaide, Adelaide usually went for chips, and sometimes we have fish, and some days we've got chicken. So she usually went that route.
Interesting.
Yeah, they had a spot. He'll kind of like point over to one of these empty tables. They sort of sat over there most of the time. Yeah, but then it's been a while since they came in and ordered anything together.
You were friends or more than friends?
Oh well, you hear things, right? The rumors go around were that they were more of a thing, and I maybe even saw some hand holding.
Oh,
scandalous! I know.
Can I do a?
You want to insight this guy?
Yeah, I want to insight this battle.
Yeah. Again, anybody else who's interacting with him is more than welcome to do that.
Let's do this. Let's insight my foe, please. Just to clarify, are we all using the same D&D dice?
I'm using my own dice.
Because I'm using wizards.com. And
Yes, am I.
Are you using that?
Yeah.
What about you, Hugo? What are you using? Because
I've got real dice, but I've also got D&D Beyond. My character sheets on that.
Interesting.
I got 17.
17.
I rolled another natural 1.
That hurts.
Yeah, it does.
An 11.
An 11
plus
18.
Ooh.
17.
Investigation 12.
12. Cool beans. Lydiana, are you getting in on this?
Yeah, I got a 17. Sorry, I might have said it at the same time as someone else.
Oh, I think there were a couple. I think Isabyn also got a 17.
Okay.
Fabulous. Okay, I am going to make my own roll back here. Do. This gentleman likely knows a lot more about everything that happens than he lets on. He works behind the counter. He listens to the chatter of all of the students as they come and go and sit in the cafeteria. And he's got such a forgettable face and manner that people just kind of have private conversations in front of him a lot of the time. You get the feeling, Gnurgle, Isabyn, Lydiana, that this guy probably knows a lot of secrets and probably knows a lot about Adelaide and Shadison.
Interesting.
Can I detect magic on him, please, Josh?
I was gonna ask you to detect magic, and glad you did.
Okay.
So we joined at the brain, isn't it?
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
The table they were sitting at. Look around. Look at this man.
Okay.
I don't trust him. Gwen trusts him, but I don't trust him.
Fantastic. You use detect magic. There are, at first glance, there's nothing. But you're looking, and the detect magic is up, and you can see this person's shadow is completely normal, and then little tendrils spike out of it very briefly. You get the whiff. You get the whiff of enchantment magic coming off of this guy.
He's the bad guy. Right.
Enchantment magic.
Cool. I'm go on. Sorry, Alberta. Sorry.
No, it wouldn't have made sense for Gwen to ask that because it's all good.
So you just detected magic.
I'm not going to say anything to anybody just yet, since we're away, because I guess he's fucking dangerous.
You use detect magic. You're looking around. You see the enchantment. You see the shadow thing. Your eyes meet his eyes as you try not to give away that you've done this. He's looking right. He looks right at you and doesn't break eye contact with you for a long time.
Brilliant.
Boy.
Gnurgle won't be intimidated by this, and he looks at him straight back.
He's like completely normal, and he'll keep talking to you guys, but he'll just maintain eye contact with you.
I say to him that, so he's a server of food, isn't he?
Yeah.
I ask him, what is the tastiest thing that... Wait, let me change that. What do you recommend, please?
Yeah, the rest of these guys have already ordered. Well, I suppose something that's easier for Rosa because her temper gets a little out of hand now. Probably sandwiches, toasties, that kind of thing. Probably would be what I would recommend. They're very good.
No, I would. What would you order right now? What's your favorite thing?
What's my favorite thing? I'm partial to sausage and mash.
Describe the taste of mashed potato for me. Remind me what mashed potato tastes like, so I can imagine it sliding down my throat.
Don't you guys have a gig to be getting to?
Yes,
yeah, we do.
Did you know?
We do. I must have
gone out. People have been talking about it all day. The Gentle Repose holding an event is a very unusual thing.
Are you coming?
I thought I might when I get off work.
That would be lovely.
So, are you going to order mashed potatoes and sausages?
I'm afraid that I don't have time to eat right now. I have other appetites. I like mushrooms.
So he slides it off. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't want to order any food, but I'm glad that we had that conversation.
The head chef finishes up the sushi, finishes up all the other little bits. You guys all get served the food that you ordered.
I will tip a gold from all of us to thank for them doing extra stuff.
No worries. I actually am going to just look at something real quick. So, yeah. Give me a sec.
Are we away from him now as well, whilst you're doing that, Josh?
Just before you move away from him.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you, Gnurgle, make me a wisdom saving throw if you'd be so kind?
It's not going to try and charm me, is it? 11.
Okay. You finish up talking to this guy. Oh.
I might have.
Yeah.
I might have. Wait, observant. Do I get? Go on, keep talking.
Yeah. Okay. You guys finish up talking to this guy, and he's very pleasant, and he gives you all your food, and he's very mild mannered and what have you. You have a badass line that you you say something about mushrooms, and he gives all the food, and he'll just go goodbye. Gnurgle, little niggling thoughts of paranoia start to eat into your mind. You can't trust this food. If this guy's as creepy as he is, you can't trust the food.
Excellent. We're all sat away from him, aren't we? I will use unseen servants, and I'll ask them to flick everyone's plates around like there's some kind of weird ass ghosts. Flicking the food around. Oh, there must be a ghost. We better go and do this gig and then come back for this ghost, since we're ghost hunters as well. And then I'm like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, let's go to everybody. As long as
as you go, you look around. It's possible that the people in that cafeteria have been listening to you. It's possible they were watching you as you walk out of the cafeteria. Anybody who you pass seems freaky as hell. You are in the frightened condition, but there's no target for your fright. It's just paranoia.
Okay. Right. I see what has happened. Fine. I'll continue to scuttle out of the cafeteria, hoping that everyone is following me.
Following?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
So I relay back that I did detect magic. We're in confidence now, I'm guessing. We're
yeah. You guys can be in confidence.
And then I explained that obviously what I saw with a shadow. I asked him to describe what the flavor of food was, and he couldn't, or they couldn't, which says to me that they are not of this realm or of undead some way, somehow, because they don't taste. And then I believe that they've done some kind of magic on me, knowing that I know, and I flipped out, and I've taken many drugs before, but I was really paranoid this time. I'm afraid that he poisoned your food, and I've now got the fuck out of here. But I have reason to believe that I am under some kind of spell. There you go.
Hugo got really frightened while in there.
Yeah.
Lydiana, can you give me an Arcana check with advantage, please?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit, one sec. Arcana check. Huh. 21.
Incredible. You look at Gnurgle. Your magic comes in this world. The Shadowfell is also known as the Nightmare. Your magic comes from the Nightmare, and you can recognize that somebody has tapped into the same sorts of magic that you use, and that is the kind of magic that seems to be affecting Gnurgle right now.
Okay. Not good. How's he looking?
Gnurgle's he's relayed everything to you, so like intelligent, able to tell what's going on, but is in a state of heightened fear.
For role play purposes, like if you went to touch me, I'll tell you to get the fuck off me. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, oh, get off me, like, you know. So yeah, he's going to be a bit scatty. Yeah.
I'll say with the 21, it also doesn't look like this is going to go away soon.
Okay. Could I tell who it came from?
Oh, he's just told you that it's the cafeteria guy. But with the 21, I'll say if you pop your head back in, then it's yeah. There's some sort of aura of fear that pervades the cafeteria.
Okay. What do we do, guys? I relay that to the other guys and see what they think. I mean, we can raid the gaff if we wanted to.
You have about 10 minutes before you need to be playing a gig.
Not now, then.
I think we
Isabyn
head
looking a
back
bit
to the
anxious.
gentle repose. Maybe ask the innkeep if they know of anyone who could cure this if it doesn't go away by the time we get there.
Okay.
I say with no meta knowledge of the innkeep and his class. But you would ask an innkeep, hey, I'm looking for a doctor.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
You know where a man can find a dog, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, please, because Gnurgle is tripping his balls off with fear right now.
Gnurgle's not easily scared.
He's not a fun person to be around when he's like sketching out as well. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Oh, Gnurgle, give it up, will you? He's like pointing his fingers at people, especially children, and getting paranoid about them.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not that far to the gentle repose. If that's the way you guys want to go.
Let's
I'm a bit
go.
anxious.
Walk
I think
out.
we need to get there for the gig, so we need to go.
Happy days. Yeah, 100%. You guys make it to the gentle repose. Looks like lots of people are starting to show up early to check you guys out. And you guys, D is there and kind of goes, you're cutting it a little close, but you're here. Fantastic. Everybody's very excited, very much looking forward to seeing you guys play.
Well, we're very happy to be here.
Yeah. Sorry we're late. We've had some magical interference.
Is that so? Could you re-roll your saving throw for me, Mr. Gnurgle?
Na 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 na. Wisdom saving throw. What did we get? 14.
As you enter the calming silence of the gentle repose, your heartbeat starts to slow down and everything starts to get normal again.
Great. Fabulous. Does that mean it's wearing off, or
It does mean that you are no longer frightened.
fab? Grand. I just say, like, yeah, things are back to normal now. Feeling a lot calmer. Let's do this gig, and then I'll pop a ton of shrooms.
As if you're not tripping enough.
Yeah. I take a purple rhino horn, and then get on it. Do you know what I mean?
Brilliant.
I'll just say to D, it looks like the issue has resolved itself. Sorry about that.
Yeah, like
right.
Gnurgle's got far too much experience with narcotics and sort of like mind bending things for it to last that long. Yeah, he doses a lot. Yeah.
There's a lot about the people we encountered, though. If even Gnurgle was tripping out over their magic.
Yes, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
But we better do the gig, haven't we? So, what's the theme this week? We're at a college, aren't we? So let's have a look.
Where is my mind?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was going to go with Alice Cooper. School's out.
Oh.
School's out for summer. That's
Nice.
what I wanted to go with.
I wouldn't be bummed out if we voted for that one.
You guys can do more than one as well.
No, we only do one song.
You only do one song, damn it.
We're doing like a slowed down chill set this evening. And I think it would be cool to do like a slowed down chill set of that. And then I also did promise your bookman some gnomish stuff.
Bookman.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You
Glyn or
set up-
Ekikon or whatever.
Just Glyn is fine.
Glyn.
Yes, you guys set up. You guys have a stage. All these people have arrived. You know that there are students from the various colleges, but there are some people from the town as well who are interested to see what you've got. You see 4 completely identical looking halflings.
Rance's Rad Randoms.
Completely identical. They've showed up. Glyn from the bookshop has showed up. Sort of, I got it, even if it's just for a moment, just for fun. Yes, let's know what's going to happen. And then you guys start to play. Can you all give me a performance check? But here's a fun thing. I am introducing a different sort of mechanic for this particular band. Because not everybody is charisma focused. So if you wish to use charisma for your performance, you are more than welcome to do so. But you will also have the option of using intelligence or dexterity for your performance.
I mean, being a wizard, I'm obviously going to go with intelligence. So just
These
do like an
fingers are
intelligence.
skilled.
Yeah, let's do an intelligence saving throw. Let's have a look.
So what that means is you would add, if you have proficiency with performance, you'd add that to the roll, and then it would be either your dex, intelligence, or charisma modifier you would add as well.
Ah, right. Okay.
Dex,
so
intelligence or charisma?
Yes, whichever one you prefer.
21.
21 is a bin.
18.
18 Nurg.
Ooh, 19.
19 Tombar.
Yeah, boy.
22.
Wow.
22 and a natural 1.
This is my third.
Oh.
You're kidding. Oh my
This
god.
is my third of the session. What the hell?
That's crazy.
And my dad might be watching. Is my dad in the crowd?
Oh dear.
Give me 1 sec. You guys start playing and it's super chill and everybody starts rocking out. Gwen, almost immediately, your father enters the tavern from the outdoors and stands by the door and sees you on stage as yourself. And you see him and immediately fall out of time with everybody else. And yeah, start sowing disharmony in the band as a whole, in the song as a whole. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to save it.
Yeah, do you want to, I suppose your choices are to try to get back in, like to try to save the music, or to abandon, or just to sit this song out.
I think I'm gonna sit this song out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to step away, I think.
With the help of Lydiana, the set that you guys are performing is going really well. It's going actually a lot better than your previous gigs have gone up to this point. Isabyn, you and Zachariah, who's there, both are very pleased with the way things are going. But Gwen did just fumble and then step away from this, so obviously there's some concern there. Gwen, you see that Edgar clocks you, sees that you fumble, and sees that you step out because of it. Nods. Makes his way through the crowd and goes upstairs.
Are we playing another song after this?
Yeah, you guys we'll probably play a few songs as people have come to see you over the course of the night.
Do I go up and see if she's okay? Because she sort of stumbled off the stage, so Isabyn will go up to her and say, "Are you okay?" But the others are still playing.
Mm-hmm.
I just I have a headache and it was throwing me off and it was just going to make everything sound terrible, and I didn't want to do that to the band, so I thought I'd step away. I'll try and get back in for the next song, and I'm really sorry. I hope I stepped away fast enough that it didn't cause a problem, but I hope it didn't cause a problem that I stepped away.
Fine, just do you need to go and lie down? We have rooms upstairs. You can go up and don't worry about it. We're doing good. The band are going down really well. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. It's fine.
Yeah, maybe just if they have if someone maybe you could just apologize that I had to step away, that I had fell ill. just so like it doesn't look unprofessional or anything.
I'll get one of the guys to just make an announcement before the next song starts. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Thanks. I'm really sorry, Isabyn.
Don't apologize. It's fine.
I'm going to order a drink and take it up to my room.
Cool beans. You order a drink, and when you get the drink, Dee gives it to you. You see that somebody has come in and is going up the stairs just ahead of you. The most evil-looking tiefling you have ever seen, except for this morning when you saw him then.
Okay.
He's come through the crowd and is going just ahead of you up the stairs.
Okay. So I had passed on the music, the gnomish music, to folks. We kind of had a little tete-a-tete about that, so I'm gonna leave it up to them, and I'm gonna down my drink and follow this motherfucker.
Fantastic. I will need a stealth check.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
No more ones.
No more ones.
I am rolling. This is better, but crikey. 13.
13 beats his perception by 1. You follow this guy upstairs. He goes up to the second floor. He goes around, goes up to the third floor, makes his way to room number 6 on the third floor. You see he takes out a rolled up note, and he slides it under the door, and then doubles back, and you're able to just pass him very casually as he goes, and he doesn't notice you.
Can I try and swipe the note out from under the door?
Yeah, you can absolutely try to to grab that note. Give me sleight of hand.
You should have had Isabyn come with you.
I know. I was like,
no, no way. Gwen, you reach down, scrabble a little bit under the door, trying to get this note. The door opens inward, and your father is standing inside and looks down at you.
Is the note still on the ground?
The note is in his hands.
Hi, Dad.
And that is where we will end our session.
Oh, nice.
Right.
I thought you were going to punch him in the dick, but I mean, like,
it might still happen. I gotta cleanse the shit out of my dice. They need to sit out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, please consider giving us a like, giving us a comment, subscribing, doing all of the fiddly little YouTube bits, as well as hitting us up on social media. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got all these things. We would love to discuss these ongoing stories with you, and just have a conversation, be part of the community. We would love that. Do it. Please. Or not. Be your own person. But do what I say.